I am back from a very eventful family vacation. My fiance and soon-to-be stepdaughter, they had never been to the mountains before, so I took them up to the mountains in Tennessee this past week. Great trip, but I am very glad to be back home and get back to normal. Well, Casey, did you say fiance? Years ago, you said you would never get married again. What the hell happened to you? I finally found a real woman? That's what happened. A woman who doesn't buy into the myth of feminism. A woman who doesn't buy into the fairy tale of the boss chick. While I was gone, I tried to disconnect from the rest of the world. Didn't spend too much time reading the mainstream media like I normally do every day. Didn't spend too much time on social media, but the few brief moments that I spent on Twitter, which will never be referred to as X here on the channel, the brief moments that I was on Twitter, I noticed a lot of debating back and forth on one of the greatest myths that has ever been sold to women. This myth was created by deacons at Woke United Methodist, the same deacons who are actively trying to eliminate female sports in the name of inclusion. Who are they including? Men pretending to be women. Decades ago, those same deacons, they created one of the greatest myths ever told, the myth of feminism. I don't know where this debate originated while I was on vacation, but it would not surprise me in the least if this all started with Taylor Swift. The ultimate Swiffer, the beacon of feminism. Years from now, if the Kansas City Chiefs continue their rapid decline, we are going to point back to this team embracing the Swiffer and ultimately embracing feminism as the beginning of their decline. Well, KC, the Chiefs aren't declining, they're going to make the playoffs. Yeah, I'm not talking about a decline on the field. I'm talking about their decline in popularity. This team is rapidly becoming the most hated team in America. And the two so-called leaders on this team, they are not doing them any favors. Patrick Mahomes and the man formerly known as Travis Kelce, who will soon be known as Travis Swiffer. You know, I thought Patrick Mahomes had learned his lesson. I thought Patrick Mahomes had turned a corner here. What is this, week 16 of the NFL regular season? Now, in the past, I wouldn't have to think about that. I could tell you from memory the record of every team in the league, who's leading their division, who's going to make the playoffs. But I have never been more disengaged with the NFL than I have been this season. Quality of play in this league drastically declined, but we're not going to get into that again today. But I thought Patrick Mahomes had learned his lesson because 16 weeks into the regular season, we have yet to see one single headline involving his brother, Jackie. We have yet to see one video of the dancing queen, Jackie Mahomes, foo-foo dancing on the sidelines. We have yet to see one video of this insufferable fuck screaming at the top of his feminine lungs after his brother leads the Chiefs on another fourth quarter comeback win. For the most part, his wife, Brandy or Brittany, who cares? It doesn't matter what her name is. I shouldn't know her name. She doesn't play for the team. But for some reason, this team in Kansas City, they seem to be determined to include people on the roster that never touch the field. I guess the Chiefs practice what they preach. This team is the beacon of inclusivity. For years, Jackie Mahomes was an unofficial member of the team. Last I checked, Brittany Mahomes still on the payroll. And just when you thought this team could not be hated any more than they're already hated, Patrick Mahomes, he adds preparation H to the ass fire by introducing Taylor Swiffer as the newest member of the Kansas City Chiefs. Watch for yourself.
I mean, she's just part of Chiefs Kingdom now, and she's part of the team, and it's cool that she's embraced Brittany, and they've built a friendship as well. And so cool. for me, it's Travis, man, and he's lucky enough to be with a great girl and a great woman. And it's been cool to kind of interact with her and see, because she's top tier at her profession, and see how she drives and she becomes that. Dude, it's really cool to hear about and to see, and now I have a firsthand look at that through Brittany and Travis's eyes, and so it is really cool, and I'm glad that she's the person that she is, and that's why I think her and Travis match so well.
CBS promoted this video on social media by saying, Patrick Mahomes discusses the influence of Taylor Swift on the Kansas City Chiefs. What influence? Someone please explain to me how the Swiffer can influence this locker room. She can influence the cleaning crew by providing fresh mops, but I don't see how Taylor Swift has any influence over coaches and players. What the hell does she know about football? Is she helping Andy Reid design plays? Is she out there with a ruler making sure Kadarius Toney doesn't line up in the Bills secondary again? What influence does Taylor Swift have over the grown men on this team? None. There is not a player in that locker room outside of the soon-to-be Travis Swiffer that is influenced by Taylor Swift. At least, I hope that's the case. If it's not, Andy Reid, he's got serious problems. But throughout the season, the NFL, they have embraced Taylor Swift. I have been watching this league for over 30 years. I have never seen the NFL promote the wife or girlfriend of a player. I have never seen this league obsess over the wife or girlfriend of a player like they have obsessed over Taylor Swift. The question is, why? Why is the NFL, why are the Kansas City Chiefs, why is Patrick Mahomes relentlessly promoting this relationship with Taylor Swift? Well, KC, it's good for business. Taylor Swift brings in the ratings. No one's watching the NFL on Sunday to see the Swiffer celebrate touchdowns by mopping the suite that she's sitting in. But KC, she brings female viewers. Yeah, that's true, but as soon as this relationship dissolves between Kelce and Swiffer, those female viewers, they will never watch the NFL again. I don't like commenting on personal relationships. I don't give a shit if Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift get married and live happily ever after. With that being said, though, I don't see this relationship lasting. I don't see this so-called power couple making it long term. Why? Because Taylor Swift is a proud feminist. With the NFL embracing Taylor Swift, the league is essentially embracing feminism. I know we have fun with Travis Kelce here on the channel, but make no mistake about it, this dude is not a pussy. You don't become a future Hall of Famer in the NFL by being a weak beta male. If you removed Taylor Swift from this equation, the mainstream media, they would describe Travis Kelce as being toxically masculine. Translation? He's a real man. Real men, they don't fare well in relationships with feminists. A couple of weeks ago, Time magazine named the Swiffer Mop of the Year. During her interview with Time, Taylor Swift once again promoted the fairy tale of feminism. For decades, we have lived in a patriarchal society, but now, with the power of all my Swiffers behind me, feminist ideas are becoming more popular. It's very heartening. Yeah, the problem is, Taylor Swift is not wrong here. She's telling you the truth. Feminist ideas, they are becoming more popular. Whether you like it or not, Taylor Swift, she has influence over millions and millions of women. She has become the face of feminism. I'm a boss chick. The NFL, they are also embracing this movement. Girl power, female officials, female coaches. We love feminism. Woohoo! You want to know why marriage rates are the lowest they have been in decades? I saw something the other day. There are more single men and women in their 30s than any other time in American history. They've never been married, not looking to get married. Want to know why? You've got an entire generation buying into the myth of feminism. Feminism by design confuses gender roles in relationships, trains women to be leaders, trains men to be followers. That's not how nature works. That's not how human biology works. What the hell happened to follow the science? You can't change human biology. My soon-to-be wife, she loves watching all those shows on Bravo. I can't stand most of them. I'm not watching The Real Housewives of Gay Arkansas with her. I'm not watching Vanderpump's The Wiener. But there is a show on Bravo called Southern Charm that I like watching with her. There are 4 dudes on the show. 2 are named Shep and Austin. Other 2 are named JP and Rick, or JP and Rod. Anyway, Shep and Austin, they are the definition of fuck boys, dudes in their 30s and 40s that just have never grown up. JP and Rick or Rod, they are the mature guys. They're what most women would call a catch. The women on the show, they are constantly complaining about Shep and Austin. They're always praising JP and Rod, yet for some weird reason, most of the women on the show, They are sleeping with Shep and Austin. They are dating the two fuckboys. Why? Even though they're immature, they're masculine. While JP and Rod, on the other hand, they try to be the hero. They try to be the knight in shining armor. They play the role of the gay male best friend. I'm here for you. I'm your shoulder to cry on. They are the feminist dream men, yet they never get the women. You can't change biology. You can't change human nature. The NFL, they can embrace feminism all they want. They can promote Taylor Swift. They can claim that she's the ultimate woman. They can call her the boss chick. You know what most real men don't want? The boss chick. They don't want a woman who demands to pay for dinner. They don't want a woman who demands to lead the relationship. And you know what? Most women, they don't want that either. You don't have to take my word for it. KC always comes with the proof. As you guys know, the city of Los Angeles, it is filled with women who claim to be feminist. They claim to like sensitive men. They claim to hate toxic masculinity. Earlier this week, one of these woke women, they went on a date with a real man for the very first time. Watch what happened.
I went on a date this week and I felt the feminism leaving my body. I go on dates with a lot of men and women who, live over here. There's always a negotiation about who pays, and that's great. I like to pay for people, all that. But what I will say is that I sort of fell into going on a date with the most guy's guy I've ever been on a date with. And he's from West, Santa Monica. He's a bro, right? Guy's guy is usually not my type. Like, I cannot remember the last time that I went on a date with like a straight bros bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm on this date with this guy, and the thing about a guy's guy is he's putting his card down. He's paying for everything. And I really it sort of activated something feral in me, I'm not gonna lie. We went to like another bar and he was gonna go to the bathroom, so I was getting prepared to pay for our drinks because he's been paying all night. Of course I'm gonna pay for the next round, but as he's going to leave for the bathroom, he turns to me and he hands me his credit card and he goes, "Here's my card, get us whatever." It might be time for me to get away from all these, liberal snowflakes on the east side.
The NFL and Taylor Swift are promoting a myth. I don't know if Taylor Swift actually believes in what she's promoting. With the NFL, this league doesn't believe in damn near anything they promote. They claim to be all about player safety while forcing teams to play on Thursday nights with no rest. But if Taylor Swift actually believes in the feminism that she promotes, her relationship with Travis Kelce, it is destined for failure. It can't work. No amount of virtue signaling, no amount of indoctrination can change human biology. People are not watching the NFL to hear lectures on feminism. People aren't watching the NFL so they can see Taylor Swift dancing around like a doofus in her suite. I guarantee you, if Travis Kelce is dating Taylor Swift next season, she is going to be performing at the Super Bowl, and the vast majority of NFL fans will outright reject it. But give me your thoughts on this. Patrick Mahomes claims that Taylor Swift is now a part of the Chiefs. The NFL, they have been in overdrive all season embracing Taylor Swift and feminism. Will this have a negative impact on the league? If Taylor Swift actually believes in what she promotes, will her relationship with Travis Kelce last long term? I don't see it working out, but I'm not an expert when it comes to personal relationships, so you let me know. Sound off in the comments below. Like, subscribe, share the video. I appreciate you guys and your continued support. Best way to contact me is by email at btlkc84@gmail.com, KC_BTL84 on Twitter. I'll see you guys later.